Well, it looks like I found what I've been looking for. Hello there, darling. Oh, I wouldn't try running away from me if I were you. Not only would you be wasting your time and energy, as you wouldn't be fast enough to get away from me anyway, but I didn't come here alone. If you were to leave this building attempting to run away from me, you'd more than likely draw further attention to yourself. I'll be the first to warn you now. The group I have along with me are pretty avid and efficient hunters. They won't waste any time in both catching and feeding on you. If I could recommend anything for you at the moment, it would be to stay quiet and calm. Unlike the rest of that lot out there, scavenging for any human unlucky enough to be out here in our new hunting grounds like yourself, I don't lack restraint, and am more than willing to let you live should you listen to me. All of that being said, I am still hunting as well. You won't be getting out of here without helping me at least a little bit. After I leave, though, I can't guarantee your safety with any other hunting party that might come after ours. If I were you, I'd hide out here until after we're gone. Then, when you're sure it's safe to leave, I'd book it to the next town over to be with your friends. We will be back here again, and there is a chance that whomever finds you the next time won't waste their time in talking with you. Luckily for you, though, so long as you're with me, you won't be harmed by any other vampire belonging to my house. That includes a few that I've brought along with me today. I found you first, and unless the others would like to be disowned or possibly killed themselves, they wouldn't dare take anything from a higher-up from within their own house. There is a hierarchy to everything with my kind. I get my lion's share, and they get a group to belong to and hunt with. Don't look so scared. It won't hurt all that bad. You have my word. I'll try to make it as pain-free as I can for you, alright? Whatever I decide to do to you will be leagues better than what the others would do anyway. At least here and now with me, you'll be able to live past our encounter with one another. Not that it'll be enjoyable for you or anything, but that's life. The weak should fear the strong and all that. Although you are nothing more than animals, livestock to me, I still feel pity for you. Granted, your kind has started to fight back now, which is why us vampires have started hunting in groups again. We've had far too many fail to return home to us recently. I applaud you all for putting up a fight rather than just lying down and dying to us. It makes me feel like less of a monster than I probably am to you. But I'm just trying to live as you are. I have no say in how everything works. And unfortunately for you, my need for blood makes you my prey. Nothing we can do about it but accept our roles in this world. You have heard of a thing called safety in numbers, though, right? Why are you here all alone in the middle of nowhere? Even though there are only 3 of us going through the area and looking for humans at the moment, you're the first and only one we've stumbled upon here. Did you assume that you would be safer if you were away from the rest of your kind, drawing less attention to yourself if you were alone? It's not a terrible idea, but it does sound awfully lonely. How do you manage being all by yourself out here for so long? Personally, I'm more of a talker myself. I know that I wouldn't be able to survive out here, being in such dire conditions, with the ever-looming threat of being hunted down. Luckily, I don't have to fear being hunted down like you do, and I get to live among others back at the castle who would do anything for me. There's no way you actually prefer being alone, right? Well, maybe there's no reason for me to hold back with you then. If you're all alone out here anyway, then I'd have no guilt in taking you as my prize. You have been pretty obedient so far, listening to me and staying calm. It might just be a thought, but how would you like to come along back home with me? There, I can guarantee you a better life than you have now. Although, that life of luxury at my castle won't be free, I'm afraid. I can tell from your expressions that you're not entirely into the idea of becoming my pet just yet. I understand. But I also feel that living in complete safety, being cared for and having everything you need be provided for you for little to nothing, would be a huge relief for yourself. You have nothing here. No one to talk to, and I don't see anything worth planting your feet here for. If you were to come along with me, you'd finally be able to relax, knowing that you wouldn't be harmed by those who have been hunting you for so long. You'd be in good company, and everyone belonging to my house would protect and be able to care for you as well, once they know that I've taken you in for myself, of course. If you're wondering what benefit I'd gain from taking you in, for starters, it'd be entertaining to me. It's been a while since I've claimed a human as my pet, and everyone else seems to be fascinated by humans when they're inside of the castle as well, not afraid of the company they find themselves in. On top of that, with you around, I wouldn't have to go around on these hunting parties in search of your kind. I'd simply be able to draw blood from you whenever I'd need it, allowing me to both continue working on other things within the castle and keeping myself safe from the ever-present chance of being killed by your kind. Either that, or I could simply live a life of leisure myself. Having you around would be very convenient for me. It seems like the others are ready to return now. They haven't found anything, so I'm sure they're growing restless out there waiting for me. I've made up my mind, by the way. I won't be letting you stay here by yourself. Whether you'd like it or not, I've talked myself into taking you along with me. From now on, you'll be mine. So long as you learn to accept it and don't cause too much trouble, you'll be living a whole new life. One much better than the one you've been living up until now. Stay close to me until you feel more comfortable around the others, okay? I promise they won't harm you, and they'll be more than welcoming once they get to know you better. The castle isn't far from here. Hold my hand and let's head out. Shall we, darling?